that? You want me to start the raffle? Well, all right, settle down. I guess I will. But before that...
Hi everyone, welcome to Autoplay. My name is Otto, and this is BioShock Infinite. Last episode we had just arrived at the Blue Ribbon, and got ourselves a lot of gear and a lot of upgrades thanks to owning the Season Pass, as well as some other stuff. Now, full disclosure, I actually had to redo the whole Blue Ribbon segment again because my game accidentally closed while I was pausing recording. Can you tell this is my first Let's Play? So I actually have a little bit of a correction to make. Last episode I said that the gear was randomized, and while that is normally true, it turns out that the gear offered at the Blue Ribbon as part of the Season Pass or whatever is certain fixed special effects. They were the exact same when I got them again. The other gear throughout the game, though, is still randomized, so that was still true. Anyway, let's start all over again and continue on with our journey.
What was that?
Surprising.
Surprising that it worked?
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
But a magnetic repulsive field around one's body can come in handy.
If it doesn't kill you.
A fair point.
I love these two. I thought they were going to be gone.
Father Comstock called on me today to write his biograph. Me. The man pays for exactly 100 pages in advance. Now, I'm half a Jew when I smell silver, so I say, Father, your flock would pay for 1,000. You know, why settle for less? And then the prophet looks to me and says, 100 will suffice, as I know how it ends.
Spooky.
Blood on the streets, and worse is the insult, because today is the day that marks our secession from the Sodom below.
Look at them apples. I love like the look of this little area. Like it's so small, but just all like the buildings crumpled together like that. It's kind of cool. So, this reminds me of like a funny story about the development of the game. Apparently they were like having like a huge difficulty explaining
What if I could hook onto them with this skyhook?
why the skyhook allows them to like jump so far to hooks, and they had like racked their brain about it for like months or something. And then like apparently like Ken Levine, the director, just like stood up and was like, magnets, and they all just like took it as like a stroke of genius, but the answer was just magnets.
Whoa! Damn hook must be magnetized.
Magnets, you guys. I kid, but I actually really like the skyhook. Like, I wish they had done a bit more with it, because like it feels like its use is kind of limited. Oops. But like it's really satisfying to do skyline strikes. Right, so in BioShock Infinite, in the main game, you can only hold 2 weapons at a time. You don't get like a inventory or anything like that, so you just get the 2, which a lot of people complained about. Which is why in the DLC, you actually get the weapons wheel, which allows you to keep everything. Look at her gold paint job, also courtesy of the season pass, I guess.
What was that? Found it! Die!
I'm not usually one for machine guns. I like pistols more. But we got it. Might as well use it, right? I don't even know where you are.
You'll die here!
As our prophet has seen, the false shepherd has come. He has come to take our lamb and lead her astray.
Die, sinner!
Oh, okay. I see it now. I can like hear someone yelling and screaming, but I can't see them anywhere.
It's over for you. Let not live!
Die!
Okay, here they come.
Gotta reload!
Myself!
Keep firing!
Wow, ran out of ammo just on the last shot. That's great. Two machine bullets? How helpful. I think I might have been experiencing some frame drops there. I might have to turn the graphics down just a little bit. But it might have just been the area with all the fog and the gunfights, I'm not sure. Am I missing anything? Doesn't seem like it.
Everyone stay calm and lock your doors if you can. The prophet foresaw this day would come, and he is prepared. The answer is not in panic, but in prayer.
think some people miss that you can actually go in here. The Lansdowne residence.
Otis works up at the lodge part-time. He took this box from one of their secret ceremonies. And I know for sure there is something dear inside. Problem is, Otis is more fool than not. He didn't bother to also secure a key from the Feathered Brothers to open the damn thing.
Locked.
So we can find this key later on in this level. And I believe what's inside is like money and some, I think, an upgrade or something. We'll keep an eye out for the key.
Not like the rest. I'm a progressive.
Okay. This is like a little thing that's kind of disappointing, because like when you are like going through these town buildings, you can like you'll find like people like this dude who are like on your side, and like sometimes you'll get like a pop-up that's like, you don't always need to use violence, sometimes violence isn't the answer. And so like there's like little suggestions that there'll be more like, I don't know what's the right word, like adventure aspects, choices, relationships kind of things, like, you know, like, oh, don't shoot these people, like they can help you later or something like that. But it largely just does not go anywhere after this. It just feels like another one of those instances where like there could have been something really interesting here, but you only get like a faint wisp of it, which is a shame, because I know that kind of stuff definitely like interests me and captivated me when I was first playing it. I like that little whiskey sound. There was soda in the mailbox. Like this place.
Violence is not the answer. As much as I support her cause and her people, blood must not be shed.
What do you expect these poor Negroes to do? How they treat them. It was bound to happen.
Violence is not a foregone conclusion.
I guess in hindsight, this is kind of like the first showings of what BioShock Infinite's final take on the whole oppressed versus oppressors thing is going to be like.
Tim, the one they're after. Go. They're looking for you.
Police! We're in need of your assistance!
They're here!
Shh. Keep your voice down.
I have like hints turned off right now, but I believe when you do have them, like a thing pops up and it's like, you don't always need to use your gun. Sometimes it's best to not shoot for this segment. It really makes it feel like something bigger is gonna happen. Did he see me? Boo. Feel like there is something in here, but maybe I'm just remembering wrong. Okay, time to get ready for a firefight. Why do these people who think violence is bad have machine guns and stuff?
What was that?
Inside! Inside!
Oh.
He's taking off!
Oh, is there a fireman here? Yeah.
Gentlemen, the false shepherd is loose in the streets of our fair city. Will you suffer the shame of allowing your wives and your daughters to fall prey to his machinations? Or will you act? Act for your women.
Crap.
Act for your profit. Act.
When I first played, I had missed like 2 kinetoscope telescope things, and I like played the game through multiple times and I could never find them. And this was one of them. Like hidden away in a corner. This guy has like a little interesting side quest throughout the game.
Comstock came by the wagon at dawn. Man was just transfixed by my trophy scalps. Asked about the white ones there. I said, well, sir, if your quarry dwells in the jungle and beds down with the local color, why split hairs? Not a chuckle out of him. Either he ain't seen a man go native or maybe too many. Anyhow, now it's got me hunting down this Daisy Fitzroy. Hope he don't expect me to stuff and mount her. Yeah.
For those of you who might not have picked up on this, but part of that little voxophone thing was that the prophet is like implied / hinted to be like part indigenous, and that's like part of his shame over Udini and all that kind of stuff. So that's part of why he's didn't have a good reaction to the story. this aspect of their characters is kinda just left to be like a quiet thing you might pick up on, and not really a huge... Oh, this place is open now. A huge like aspect that gets dealt with in the story, but you'll see another part of that little storyline coming up real soon, actually. Whoops. Game clicked on me. Okay, let's go kill some more racists. Ugh, boy. Like this game's KKK. Somehow managing to outdo the racism of all the other races here. Oof. Okay, let's go. Order of the Raven. And they worship John Wilkes Booth, who, of course, assassinated Lincoln, I believe.
The tools to build a new Eden. They did so without hesitation. For 85 years they prepared the way of the Lord. But when the great apostate came, he brought war with him, and the fields of Eden were soaked with the blood of brothers. The only emancipation he had to offer was death.
I'm like worried that most of my commentary is just gonna be me like, whoa. But yeah, it's just the racism abounds. What a bounty. This place is so extra. Like, why does this cult just, like, live in garbage and stupor? Like, you'd think they'd... I mean, like, you know, like, they're racist, but I'm sure even racists want to live in a nice house. Yeah. It's just, like, so... like on the nose, over the top with this game. No subtlety to be had anywhere. What is that? A rabbit or something? That, like, same protecting our race thing can be found in the police station later in the game. So, you know, just like in real life, the connections between the white supremacists and the police are definitely there. I hope this isn't, like, too controversial for the Let's Play. People are like, nope. Signing out into this now. This guy's critical of the cops. Alright.
And so, the prophet led us into Peking, where we demonstrated to the Sodom below the true mission our founders had given us. And when the madmen and hypocrites of Washington betrayed him, our prophet did not heal. He did not come crawling for their forgiveness. Like our fathers broke from the great apostate, our prophet broke with these so-called patriots. And today is the day we celebrate this secession. That's just brains out.
Yeah.
What exactly was the great emancipator emancipating the Negro from? From his daily bread, from the nobility of honest work, from wealthy patrons who sponsored them from cradle to grave, from clothing and shelter. And what have they done with their freedom? Why, go to Finton and you shall find out. No animal is born free, except the white man. And it is our burden to care for the rest of creation.
Do you ever just, like, feel bad for the voice actors who have to, like, record all this racist schlock? Like, poor dude. There's one thing you'll notice a lot in BioShock Infinite's, like, level design is that it really, really loves, like, staircases on either side that just go to the same place. Like up here, you had the two split paths that just round back up here, here, there, and there. Like, you'll see it in every single level. And there's the key to the chest.
I feel better already.
So, I think I'm gonna go run back all the way to the start of the level where the chest was, open it, and come back. And I think I might speed through it just so that you guys don't have to watch me do all that backtracking, because it is a lot of backtracking. I forgot that there's new bad guys if you backtrack. Because it clearly knows you're gonna want to. Okay, back to the running. Okay, and here we are, back in front of the chest. Let's see what we get. So, salts, a new infusion, which is good. I think I'll do salts, actually. And that's health. For some reason I was sure that there was money in here too, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, back to Racism Central. And we're back. So this piece of art, if you want to call it that, is pretty famous for BioShock Infinite. So of course you got, Washington, God and Country, and then racist caricatures bowing at his feet, and it is. Ugh. Funny enough, I believe it was Fox News or Fox News Channel actually used this image unironically for a piece they were doing, and not realizing or not being aware of how it's intentionally racist and disgusting. But yeah. Ugh. I wish I had smarter things to say, but it's just gross.
Shortly after 1 o'clock this afternoon, the scoundrel, believed now by many to be Vox Populi, began his terrible rampage. Trouble began almost instantly. Full of wrath and bent on harm, the anarchist maliciously wounded several Colombian peacemakers, before then arming himself and firing into an assemblage of virtuous fairgoers. As of this hour, he is considered wholly responsible for causing at least 8 God-fearing Colombians to meet their Maker in heaven. He is considered brimming with danger and evil intent, and we implore you not to tempt ruination by facing him without aid of Colombia's finest. Now, back to the music.
I like that. Now back to the music. I like you get frequent updates from him throughout the game. It's a nice little thing.
For making rupees.
Oops.
How need competition when you have quality?
Okay, here's another one of those little hints I was talking about to the idea that the prophet is part indigenous. The cult has a phrenology slideshow going on. Now, of course, phrenology is racist bullshit and not a real thing, but it's kind of meant to be a hint that some people are starting to pick up on this possibility. But it's kind of, wild or whatever, because the cultists clearly still worship the prophet. I mean, I think technically they are occults based around Lady Comstock in particular, but like even just before when he was giving his speech to the other members, it was like about how great the Prophet is. So
Sweet Mother of Columbia, why do we worship three symbols in your memory? We worship the sword, so that we might avenge you. We worship the raven, so that we might cover the city with eyes. We worship the coffin, because it symbolizes the weight of our faith.
of course, this is where they were torturing someone. And this should be our first randomized loot. Melee strike range increased by 3 times. Yeah, no, our other stuff's better. I'm worried that's what I'm gonna say like throughout the whole game. It's just that stuff that we got right at the beginning is better than all of this, but sometimes that's just how it is. Alright, now let's go face.
Why do you do this? I just want to go back to my family.
The first zealot, shall we? Ugh. Oh, and we get a good shot of the coffin. First Lady Mrs. Comstock. And now let's try our new vigor.
That's a hell of a thing.
Murder of Crows.
Summon murderous crows. Hold and release to create a nest trap.
I actually love Murder of Crows. It's one of my favorites. And I believe like later in the game you can even like upgrade it so that every time it kills someone, it leaves a new Murder of Crows trap. It's just crazy, like it just keeps snowballing. Poor dude. Oh wait, he's like living. I thought maybe we could like put him out of his misery, but no. We're just leaving him there. So much better. Here you see even more prisoners that they had in cages. Great. Lady Comstock, of course. Well, I think that actually might be a good place to stop the episode for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.